Hello dear Homepedia family. Have you ever wondered why some farmhouse spaces feel like they're breathing with the landscape, while others feel trapped behind walls? What if I told you there's an ancient art that's revolutionizing modern outdoor living by dissolving the very threshold between your sanctuary and the soil beneath your feet? Today, we're diving deep into clay veranda design. This is more than just adding a porch to your farmhouse. We're talking about an architectural philosophy that layers hand-fired terracotta tiles against panoramic farmhouse vistas, creating spaces where weathered timber beams frame the horizon and raw earthen textures provide sophisticated comfort that synthetic finishes can never match. If this sounds like something you want to experience, stick around. And don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment telling me what excites you most about clay veranda design. Chapter 2. Body content. Let's start by understanding what makes clay verandas fundamentally different from conventional outdoor spaces. Traditional porch designs often feel like afterthoughts, disconnected boxes attached to homes with little consideration for how indoor comfort flows into outdoor experiences. Clay veranda architecture takes the opposite approach entirely. The foundation of exceptional clay veranda design begins with hand-fired terracotta tiles that connect directly with the earth beneath them. These aren't mass-produced ceramic knockoffs. We're talking about artisan-crafted tiles where each piece carries unique variations in color, texture, and character that come from traditional firing methods passed down through generations of craftsmen. Terracotta flooring creates an immediate tactile warmth underfoot that transforms how you experience outdoor living. Unlike cold concrete or synthetic composite decking, Terracotta naturally regulates temperature, staying cool during summer heat while absorbing and radiating warmth during cooler evenings, making your veranda comfortable year-round without artificial climate control. The color palette of authentic terracotta tiles ranges from soft peachy tones to deep russet hues, all derived from natural clay mineral content. This earthen spectrum harmonizes effortlessly with farmhouse landscapes, whether you're overlooking rolling pastures, vineyard rows, or rustic garden plots. The tiles age gracefully, developing a beautiful patina over time that enhances their character rather than diminishing it. Weathered timber beams form the structural poetry of clay veranda design, creating overhead frameworks that define space without enclosing it. These aren't pristine lumber pieces from big box stores. We're talking about reclaimed wood beams that carry history in every nail hole, saw mark, and naturally developed patina that tells stories of barns, factories, and homesteads from centuries past. The scale and dimensions of timber beams matter significantly in veranda architecture. Massive beams measuring 8 to 12 inches across create dramatic overhead structures that command attention while providing genuine structural support. These substantial timbers ground the veranda design, making spaces feel protected and anchored without feeling heavy or oppressive when properly proportioned to the overall structure. Exposed beam construction techniques celebrate the joinery and craftsmanship that modern architecture often hides behind drywall and dropped ceilings. Mortise and tenon joints, dovetails, and traditional timber framing methods become visible design elements that showcase human skill and the inherent beauty of woodworking with wood, metal, and stone in honest, straightforward ways that speak to quiet luxury principles. Low-slung clay eaves complete the veranda roofline, extending protection while maintaining visual connection with farmhouse views. These clay tile roofs use traditional Mediterranean or Spanish-style tiles that overlap in patterns perfected over millennia. The eaves project just far enough to provide shade during peak sun hours while allowing lower-angle morning and evening light to penetrate deeply into veranda spaces. Clay roof tiles offer practical benefits beyond their rustic aesthetic appeal. They're incredibly durable, lasting 50 to 100 years with minimal maintenance. They resist fire, rot, and insect damage naturally. They provide excellent insulation, keeping spaces cooler in summer and warmer in winter. Their weight adds structural stability during high winds, and their curved profiles facilitate efficient water drainage during storms. The integration of indoor comfort with outdoor experience requires thoughtful transition design. Floor-to-ceiling glass doors and windows create permeable boundaries that can open completely, allowing veranda spaces to function as extensions of interior living areas. When closed, these transparent barriers maintain visual connection with landscape views while providing weather protection and climate control when needed. Furniture selection for clay verandas embraces natural materials that complement terracotta and timber aesthetics. Woven rattan seating, linen upholstery in neutral tones, reclaimed wood tables, and wrought iron accents create cohesive design narratives. These pieces weather gracefully outdoors while maintaining comfort standards you'd expect in interior living rooms, blurring the distinction between indoor and outdoor furnishing. Lighting design transforms clay verandas from daytime retreats into evening sanctuaries. Lantern-style fixtures with Edison bulbs, wrought iron chandeliers, and discrete LED strips tucked into beam joinery create layered illumination. The goal is warm, ambient lighting that mimics candlelight and firelight rather than harsh overhead floods that destroy the intimate atmosphere these spaces cultivate. Quiet luxury emerges naturally when you prioritize quality materials over quantity of ornamentation. Clay veranda design proves that raw, earthen textures provide more sophisticated experiences than synthetic finishes precisely because they engage multiple senses simultaneously. You see the natural color variations, feel the tactile warmth, hear the hollow sound of footsteps on terracotta, and smell the earthy mineral quality of clay and timber. The architectural philosophy behind clay verandas rejects the modern tendency to separate indoor living from outdoor experience. Traditional farmhouse cultures understood that porches, verandas, and covered outdoor rooms served essential functions for daily life. These spaces facilitated work, meals, social gatherings, and rest in ways that connected human activity with seasonal rhythms and weather patterns. Contemporary clay veranda design adapts these traditional principles for modern lifestyles. Built-in outdoor kitchens with clay pizza ovens, comfortable dining areas that accommodate 8 to 12 guests, and cozy lounging zones with outdoor fireplaces create true outdoor living rooms rather than decorative afterthoughts. These spaces become primary gathering areas rather than occasional novelties. Sustainable architecture principles align perfectly with clay veranda design philosophy. Terracotta tiles, timber beams, and natural stone elements all represent renewable or reclaimed materials with minimal processing requirements. They avoid the petroleum-based plastics, synthetic composites, and chemical treatments that dominate conventional construction. When these materials eventually need replacement, they biodegrade or can be reclaimed again. Regional variations in clay veranda design reflect local climatic conditions and cultural traditions. Mediterranean approaches emphasize covered arcades with multiple arched openings that maximize airflow while providing shade. American Southwest styles incorporate adobe walls, exposed vigas, and desert-adapted plantings. Each regional interpretation maintains core principles while adapting to specific environmental conditions. Color coordination extends clay veranda design into surrounding landscape elements. Matching or complementary terracotta containers for herbs and flowers create visual continuity. Natural stone pathways in sandstone or limestone tones harmonize with clay tiles. Stucco or plaster walls in warm cream, ochre, or terracotta shades unify architectural surfaces with veranda flooring and roof tiles. Textile elements introduce softness and comfort without compromising rustic authenticity. Heavy linen curtains and natural flax tones can be drawn across veranda openings during intense afternoon sun or cool evening breezes. Wool throw blankets, cotton canvas cushions, and jute area rugs add layers of texture and warmth that make spaces invitation-worthy regardless of outdoor temperature fluctuations. Plantings and greenery integrate clay verandas with farmhouse gardens and surrounding landscapes. Climbing vines like jasmine, wisteria, or grapevines trained along timber posts and beams create living architectural elements that provide additional shade, privacy, and seasonal interest. Container gardens featuring lavender, rosemary, and Mediterranean herbs reinforce the connection between veranda design and agricultural landscapes. Water features complement clay veranda spaces with soothing sounds and visual focal points. Simple terracotta fountain basins, reclaimed stone troughs, or ceramic wall fountains add gentle water movement without overwhelming rustic aesthetics. These elements cool surrounding air through evaporation, while attracting beneficial wildlife like birds and butterflies that enliven veranda experiences. Maintenance requirements for clay verandas remain refreshingly straightforward compared to high-tech outdoor living systems. Regular sweeping keeps terracotta tiles clean. Occasional resealing every few years maintains water resistance. Timber beams benefit from annual inspections for pest activity, but generally require no treatment. Clay roof tiles need periodic moss removal in humid climates, but otherwise last decades untouched. The financial investment in authentic clay veranda construction reflects commitment to quality over quick fixes. Hand-fired terracotta tiles, reclaimed timber beams, and skilled craftsmen command premium prices compared to composite decking and prefabricated pergola kits. However, the longevity, timelessness, and resale value these materials provide make them genuine investments rather than expenses. Architectural coherence demands that clay veranda design harmonizes with existing farmhouse structure and style. A centuries-old stone farmhouse calls for traditional timber framing and antique terracotta tiles that match the building's patina. A contemporary farmhouse might incorporate cleaner-lined timber posts and modern interpretations of clay tiles that honor tradition while embracing current design sensibilities. Seasonal transformations demonstrate clay veranda versatility throughout the year. Summer configurations emphasize shade, airflow, and connection with gardens in full bloom. Autumn setups incorporate outdoor heaters, heavier textiles, and harvest decorations. Winter adaptations might add transparent weather panels while maintaining visual openness. Spring arrangements celebrate renewal with fresh plantings and lighter furnishings. We've explored how clay verandas dissolve the threshold between sanctuary and soil, creating outdoor spaces that deliver genuine indoor comfort against breathtaking farmhouse views. From hand-fired terracotta tiles that age gracefully to weathered timber beams that frame the horizon, this architectural philosophy proves that raw, earthen textures provide sophisticated luxury that synthetic materials simply cannot replicate. The quiet elegance of clay veranda design isn't about expensive finishes or trendy accessories. It's about honest materials, skilled craftsmanship, and thoughtful integration with landscape that creates spaces where you actually want to spend time. If this deep dive into clay veranda architecture has sparked your imagination, I'd love to hear from you. Please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel for more farmhouse design inspiration, and tell me in the comments section below what aspect of clay veranda design resonates most with you. Are you drawn to the tactile warmth of terracotta tiles, the rustic character of weathered timber beams, or the overall philosophy of dissolving boundaries between indoor sanctuary and outdoor landscape? Your thoughts and questions help shape future content, so don't be shy about sharing your clay veranda dreams and design dilemmas. Let's continue this conversation and build a community of people who appreciate the art of authentic, earthen architecture.